Yohanan chapter 2. And the third day a wedding happened in Cana of the Galilee, and the mother of Yeshua was being there. And Yeshua also was bidden, and his disciples, to the marriage. And of wine having become lacking, the mother of Yeshua is saying to him, Wine they are having not. And Yeshua is saying to her, What is that to me and to thee, woman? My hour is not yet being come. His mother is saying to the servants, Whatsoever he might be saying to you, do ye. And 6 stone water pots were being there, being laid according to the purification method of the Yehudim, each containing 2 or 3 metrotai. Yeshua is saying to them, Fill ye the water pots with water. And they filled them as far as the top. And he is saying to them, Draw ye out now, and be ye carrying to the master of the feast. And they carried. And the master of the feast tasted the water, having become wine. And he had not known whence it is being, but the servants had known, the ones having drawn the water. The master of the feast is calling the bridegroom, and he is saying to him, Every man is setting first the good wine, and when they become drunk, then the inferior. Thou hast kept the good wine until now. This beginning of his signs did Yeshua in Cana of the Galilee, and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed into him. After this he went down into Capernaum, he and his mother and the brothers and his disciples, and there they remained not many days. And the Passover of the Yehudim was imminent, and Yeshua went up into Jerusalem. And he found in the temple the ones selling oxen and sheep and doves, and the money changers sitting. And having made a whip out of cords, he cast out all out of the temple, both the sheep and the oxen, and he poured out the money and overthrew the tables of the money changers. And to the ones selling the doves he said, Carry ye off these hence. Don't be ye making my Father's house a house of merchandise. His disciples remembered that it is being a thing having been written, The zeal of thy house shall eat me up. The Yehudim therefore responded and said to him, What sign art thou showing to us, seeing that thou art doing these things? Yeshua answered and said to them, Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. The Yehudim therefore said, During 46 years was this temple built, and thou in 3 days shalt raise it up? But that one was speaking about the temple of his body. When therefore he was raised out of dead ones, his disciples remembered that he was speaking this, and they believed the scripture and the word which Yeshua spoke. And as he was being in the Hierosolymos at the Passover during the feast, many believed into his name, beholding his signs which he was doing. But Yeshua was not entrusting himself to them, through him knowing all men. And because he was having not a need, so that anyone should testify about the man. For he was knowing what was being in the man.